What's going on, guys? It's Schmingar, and we have part 2 of the ancient creatures and the amphibians, our little Jurassic toadtails. It has a great dying in the deck, and de-extinction. So that's going to be kind of cool. Um, Basically gonna try to do as much power as we can with the paleo cards. Take advantage of arena bonuses when possible, since there are 2 guaranteed arena bonuses, and, you know, kill off the dinosaurs and bring up the life on land cards quite a bit. So we have, we have Axolotl and Flying Frog. Flying Frog, and let's see, there's a couple cards in here that I had in the last deck, like Glass Frog, Flying Frog, Gray Tree Frog. We are still holding that card. And what do we have? Is this it? Nah, that's not it. I think I already deleted it, because this isn't even the deck I was running at the beginning of the week. I deleted it without knowing, did it on accident, and stuff happens. This is not exactly the same, because De-extinction did come out after I built that initially. Anyway, I've been rambling. Pumpkin Toadlet. 3 or less base energy cards get 30 for 2 turns, pretty good. Amphibians get 10 for the turn on play, not bad. Axolotl, you essentially get 1 energy for free when you play this card, because it costs 3, and when it returns, you get 4 back. Dodo, paleontology cards, gonna cost 1 less for the round. That's mainly why we have this, outside of the fact that it's an ancient creature, because we don't have a whole lot of paleo cards, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're really going for that energy decrease. Hopefully we can get it to cycle with, and draw it with 3 paleo cards, or get it in a full round of paleo cards, ideally. Langstonia, buff our ancient creatures and reduce their cost. Arthroplera, we use this a lot. I don't know if I need to describe this, but pings your enemy's cards for 45, or for 30. It pings your opponent's cards with 45 or more base power for 30 for 2 turns. Beelzebufo, gonna buff your amphibians and ancient creatures by 3 for each you have of the opposing collection. Great dying. Your paleo cards are gonna lose 10 for each paleo card you've played, and your life on land oceans cards, so our life on land cards, are gonna get 6 permanently. Let's see. De-extinction. This one's new. It's pretty cool. I'm a little disappointed in it. I'm conflicted. Your deck requires you to have 6 paleo cards. That's cool. Whatever. But then it only buffs your life on land cards. Fine. Because it's referencing mammoths. Because mammoths are a big in discussion in the science community about bringing back things from extinction. So that's fine. It doesn't need to buff oceans. Doesn't need to buff paleo cards. It's fine the way it is. But you only get 22 power for 3 turns. It doesn't target collections. It targets the album as a whole, which is awesome. I feel like there's some improvements this card could have to it, considering Lionheart. I've been comparing this card to Lionheart a lot. Lionheart will buff potentially your entire deck. Most of the time it will not, because you don't want to normally run 6 of each of those collections. Machines of War, Cold Cats, Unruly Rulers, normally you're not going to run 6 of each of those collections. So it can be your entire deck, but it can still more than likely be 10, 12 cards depending on how you build your deck, but in Unruly Ruler decks, where he's stacking so many Unruly buffs and also buffing 6 of your Unruly Rulers, more than likely you'll be running 10. It can get kind of crazy. It has no conditioning really to it. Yes, it's specific. It buffs certain collections, but it's an Unruly Ruler that buffs Unruly Rulers by 28 until played. Granted, it's only 6 of them, but 28 with no condition until played is pretty big, considering Unruly Rulers already has quite a few internal buffs, which is important for collections to be good internal buffs. So this one's I like it. I'm gonna use it. It looks fun, but I'm a little disappointed that it only does 22 for 3 turns. I feel like it's justified that you could get away with buffing your life on land cards by 22 for 5 or 6 turns, or simply until played. The most life on land cards you'll have in the deck is 11, but then you can't use Statue of Liberty, so you can do it like a Statue of Liberty deck with this card. But then you'll only have 6 life on land cards, and you might not get the entire benefit of this effect. So it's weird. I mean, I like it. It's fun. I'll use it. I just feel like it's not as good as it could be. But I feel like a lot of cards are like that. That's fine. I'm just amazed at how good Lionheart is. I'm amazed. Lionheart is extremely good. I don't know if it necessarily needs a nerf. I don't know. I'm not going to make that personal judgment. But I think this could get a minor buff. Maybe even by like 4 turns. Even by 4 turns. Anyway, I've been rambling a lot. I like this deck. So I'm talking about these cards. Arsenal Ethereum, pretty good. We'll buff a random card by 46 on the draw and return. This will decrease cost of ancient creatures by 2 until played. This will buff your frogs if you're losing, essentially. On the play, if you're losing, 10 until played. On the return, if you lost turn, 10 until played. Mountain chicken. That's not a mountain chicken. That's a frog. It's a mountain chicken. If you're losing your cards in hand, get 22. Panamanian Golden Frog will make them lose energy if you lost a turn, which is pretty devastating this week, considering you only get like 7 per turn. And then Poison Dart Frog, because it's very low cost, energy efficient for me, and it puts out at most like 25, no, 24, I think. 5, 10, 15, yeah, 24 at most for 1. Pretty good. Then Gray Tree Frog, of course. Yeah, I kind of rushed through most of those cards because I sat on De-extinction for quite a while. I love the card. I really want to make that clear. I love the card. I don't know. I think because it was released after Lionheart and so close to Lionheart, I'm comparing them in my head. And maybe I shouldn't, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like the 3 turns is just it seems out of place. Seems kind of weird. Kepler's Tide, sadly a bot. Alrighty. Let's see. Ancient Creatures round 3 and Amphibians round 4. We don't like that. And we're getting inflated. Not cool. Not cool. I don't know. See what I can do. Tiny deck. Yeah, at least a couple of our cards will get buffed by cloning. Here and there. Let's see. I probably should do something like this. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna win by default because they played the couscous. You don't want to play couscous. Bots apparently do that. So. Hmm. I lost track of what I was saying. Got distracted. Let's see. This is awkward. I really don't want to do that. But did I win that round? I did win that round. I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. I don't care. We did lose the turn, so we are losing the round, so Wood Frog will activate, so that's a good time to play Wood Frog. Let's see here. Let's do... This is awkward. Ugh. I don't want to do that. Oh, that's the wrong frog. That was the wrong frog. I almost made a mistake. Let's see. Mountain chicken. Go throw out De-extinction, I suppose. So close. It's fun. Good job, Gray Tree Frog. Putting in work. Strong debuffs. Alrighty, so we want to probably do this. Or maybe we should have played the Clawed Frog. Yeah, we should have played the Clawed Frog, not Arsenotherium. So I could get it out of my hand and still draw into it for the amphibian arena. But that's okay. It should be fun. So I'm about to play. I'm gonna win this round, and then I'm just gonna play Great Dying and stomp on Amphibians Arena. Like this is what I'm talking about. This deck is crazy. It's not the best. I'm sure, like, certain decks will be able to stomp this in 3 rounds before I even get to have a meaningful Great Dying play. But overall, you know, as long as I can snatch a first round early on, it's pretty strong. The 2 guaranteed arena bonuses just kind of put the nail in the coffin. God, I love that card. Look at Axolotl's face. It's just so adorable. And Gray Tree Frog just got that smug look. Alright, well. GG, friend. I'm gonna see if, hold on a second. The general chat. I'm trying to currently get somebody from the Discord to play a match. Because I don't want to play against another bot. Toadies. Look at that mountain chicken. He's beefy. I mean, it's the least beefiest card in the board right now, but oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Not sure if anybody's taking the bait. Let's see. No, that's my brother. He's not available right now. He's probably just checking the game. I know what he's doing. He busy. I mean, that seems... Oh, we got an opponent, alright. Probably checking. That card's in his shop. Hello. I'm glad we got somebody. Let's see here. Hmm. Eight Immortals. Oh, Chinese folklore, though. I don't see too many 8 Immortals that run like full Chinese folklore. Most of the time it's like they sneak in Jet Car and all these other cards and whatnot. That's kind of cool. Ancient Creature Arena is last. That's really bad. Really, really bad. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't. Oh, I was supposed to play the axolotl and... Yeah, I'm bad at this game. I was supposed to play axolotl in the left or middle, so I could draw him turn 1 of round 3, so I could play him in the left or middle again and draw him turn 3 round 4 during the amphibian arena. And I goofed. I goofed. I'm gonna go ahead and play these. Normally I try to cycle back Beelzebufo as much as possible, but I just wanted to snatch this round. I didn't want to lose this round. So, that's why we chose Arthur Pura. And we barely snatched the round, so we definitely needed to play him. Let's send him. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do here... Setup. So by cycling back Beelzebufo and Arsenoetherium now, if we keep cycling them back into the deck, that's not specific. How do I say that? If we cycle them to the forefront of our deck, we draw them sooner than the card on the right. There we go. If we can cycle them closer to the top of our deck, then it'll be... well, actually, I don't think it matters. The ancient creatures are going to have 0 power by the arena bonus. I forgot about that. They might I mean, because of the arena bonus, they might have like 30 power or whatever, but... Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. Great Dying is just gonna, wreck the Paleo cards. I mean, it's still useful information if, you know, you're not running Great Dying. These are very strange methods. I'm probably going to lose this round, but yeah, for sure. Oh, he threw out Dragon King. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know if that was a good decision on his part, but you know, I'll take it. he just threw away his hand buffer for 6 turns, so he's not gonna draw back into that until turn 3 of next round. So we are gonna do this right here. There we go. So he is cycling Blue to round 4. I plan on intentionally losing round 4, so that's good for me if he decides to play it in round 4 when he draws it. That'd be pretty good for me. That'd be pretty good. Maybe I should have played... Oh, God. Maybe I should have played Xenopus on turn 1 instead of waiting. I'm actually going to do a very questionable play, which is play Gray Tree Frog, because I actually kind of messed up my cycle a little bit. That might not be enough. 468. Close. Very close. Now I think this is where he loses. Sadly, we don't get to abuse the amphibians arena too much. But... you know what? This might be okay. He did throw away his Testudo formation, so we don't have to worry about that next round. We definitely want to throw out as many Paleo cards as possible. So we will be throwing... yeah, we're definitely going to intentionally throw the round. So we're going to just throw out all of these good old Paleo cards and hope he doesn't catch on to the plan. It's a pretty strong turn for him. Looking good. Look at that beefy mountain chicken. What are we gonna draw into, though, is the thing. That's what I was worried of. We will be losing one frog. Drawing... So we definitely want to do that. I think this is fine. I don't want to ruin my cycle. I will lose that particular frog, but it's fine. Yeah, he just threw out Dragon King and Ludon. That's game set right there. He has no trump cards. Alrighty. There will be a Arthropleura draw, I believe, somewhere here in this round. So I'm just going to throw out De-extinction so I don't have to play Arthropleura and it'll benefit me more. I think everything else can be frogs. Who needs an arena bonus? Look at these frogs. They're huge. They're huge. We are losing, though. That's good, because now we can just abuse these cards right here. Look at them. Little menaces. Menacai? GG. Thanks, buddy. I worked hard on this. 731, 11. Let's see. What's our R5? $22.60, not bad. That's pretty good for this week. That's pretty good. But sadly, I'm pretty sure this deck loses to inflation. Looking at the energy I have left, I only have 11 energy left. That's not good. That means if I was inflated, I would have just lost. So this deck is by no means perfect. It still has its problems. It's a little greedy. Well, it would be considered a little greedy. But, you know, it is what it is. You know me, I like my fun, greedy, fancy looking decks, and we got the new De-extinction card in Great Diane, and frogs, and toads. Hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day. But I heard if you hit that like button and subscribe, it's guaranteed to have a good day.